Okay, Lord Bonkurz no Ali / no one. Now, I didn't even know where to start, so give me a moment. I might have to do this alone since I'm battling a no one. Nduna told me, you 12 what I Nduna its own. I was curious, Ali, and guess what I found? No one. The name says it all. The name says it all. Agnabantu, you're pathetic. Not much of an existence. Even in prison, you have no presence. I can end this. I'm going to Mundu with an ass whooping until you find yourself. Maybe you can find. I can end this. I'm going to Mundu with an ass whooping until you find yourself. Whoa. Yeah. I can end this. I'm going to Mundu with an ass whooping until you find yourself. Maybe you can find God, and He can explain who's living inside this shell. Let me guess. Tabu. Nah, you look more like a Michelle. And your destiny is not looking good, child, because it just got dealt with an L. That's from the Lord. And you gotta be bonkers to think you'll ever compare, or even get near. You lack all the qualities that can make you a threat. I mean, understand. Lord Bonkurz is the one and only. I have no opponent. Who him? Forget him is no one. Not a drop in the ocean. Now here's a scoop for y'all that don't know it. This battle was over from the jump. We're just going through the motions. Now I'm no philanthropist, but I agree the world could use some hugging. I don't preach consciousness, but I will tell you to love your brother. So what's the problem here? Why am I being a hypocrite towards this brother, towards this sucker? It's just my higher calling to make sure whatever happens, no one suffers. Cause sometimes we make sacrifices to be someone, but Ali wouldn't understand. Then don't know my issue. Or maybe he just lacks the balls to make a stand. He's half of a man, couldn't make up his mind and say this is who I am. How backwards is that? Probably has no spine, should be left flat on his back. And that's why no one believes this battle is even real, because we're so unevenly matched, it's an easy win. You know who got this one on lock? Easy to see, because no one is as sweet as Alicia Keys. Oh, we have fuck, it don't mean shit. You on my turf, so pay up, you owe me rent. Who gon' strike first is played out, your blows may hit. What's it all worth when they don't move me one bit? Should have known the competition is stiff. This ain't a game that I slalang on my eye. Shit is grown and legit. Stick to the kids' table. Say thank you that you were given 5 minutes to shine before I break you. This clown is an idiot to think he can challenge the Lord. But how when his laughable skills leave my stomach in an uproar? I could tell you back from the poster. Somehow I'm born. I have a way with these things, and you managed to raise every alarm. You must have been scarred to come up with no one and deny yourself an identity. And now it's just a lame cover up to mask your insecurities. Do some self-scrutiny till you read out the root cause of all this foolishness. Come back to yourself. You reek of weakness. I'm trying to help you through this shit. But it ain't easy teaching a no one to be a someone, but we're gonna take our time with it. This is only round one. We start with personality because that's the basic groundwork. Get some direction and purpose to make you fully grounded. No way around it. No shortcuts to being accomplished. Trust your mindset. That's what you gotta start with. And choose a name that makes sense, one you'll never part with. With such commitment you can grow into a man of substance, yo. You know it's going down when Bonga's in the poster. This shit is lacking fire, then I'll definitely roast you. Whether you be a poser or just a little slow to catch up to this funky style, either way it's game over. Time.
Time of it. That was the first round on road passes. The second round is on second half of the first round is going to Ali Mafetu. Please give him a hand.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Damn, that was nice. Thank you for welcoming me to Ndawayako. I had to show you around, put the mic on you, make you comfortable in your own house. But it happens, you're welcome. So, you all heard all the Ali flips? Yeah. Next round, we'll probably talk about how he punched better than me. He's the greatest is him, he's the king in the ring. I won't steal your script, man. Go ahead and act out. I won't steal your script. But since he's new here, let me introduce him. This is Lord Bonkurz, straight from the V. Dude was born in 1993, now he's gonna get 30 a year early from me. You're welcome. You can't hear me? Yeah. Did I bring it? Yeah. That's fine. Since he's new here, let me introduce him. This is Lord Bonkurz, straight from the V. Dude was born in 1993 and now he's gonna get 30 a year early from me. You're welcome. He punch on beats, I beat punches, man. Come on, I'm a lead. I bet you all was wondering what treatment I'm gonna give him. Because Bonkurz, he ill. Man, I passed my psychiatry. It's not my first time having to deal with the client in front of me. Never been one to be scared or timid. 3-minute rounds, it takes 30 seconds for your brain to shut down. I can dig a grave with the remaining time limit. If you've got a bone to pick, call me an archaeologist. I live in my truth. Yo will die to get approval. I live in my truth. Yo will die to get approval from these deceivers. But black sheep need shepherds too, especially in a field full of hyenas. I live in my truth. You will die to get approval from these deceivers. But black sheep need shepherds too, especially in a field full of hyenas. Man, but I can still fuck you up. He'll have PTSD when he sees us. I've turned script writers into believers. Lord, I'll put paper on your head like a baby with hiccups. I'll put paper on your head like a baby with hiccups. Lord, I'll put out a head and you have other people following you like Christians with Jesus. Let me bring it back. I'll put paper on your head like a baby with hiccups. Lord, I'll put out a head and you'll have other people following you like Christians with Jesus. Because my hair has only one last name and the order form is filled. One signal can get your whole family line killed. Now go ahead and see your clean names on screen. Well, let's make a nigga dance, but there's a different meaning by what you losing again. Dude, Yashiva, your Lord is a bitch. I'm unbeatable no matter what the scrutiny is. You can't beat me unless you speak out Twizy. I'm surgical with my lyrics. My words got under the skin, but I didn't come here to play with him. This can be theater and still I wouldn't be here to play with him. Let me show you how me and you are not the same. My bars make them shake like when trap music gets played. No. My bars make them shake like they don't agree with what you say. My bars make them shake like they don't agree with what you say. Nah. My lines make them shake like a formal greeting. I make lines vibrate like no, I'm in a meeting. Like my girl when I'm eating, most of these niggas got a plate yet they still want to taste. I give them a shot of this, a dash of this, but I'm not the one you want to chase. No. Niggas be like, in the game I got the pace, my stamina's great, give me a break. Son, give me a break, son. I'll make you swallow your own blood. Spread it after I spill your guts. I want to see all that ready here. Time.
Time, okay, give it up. What it is. You in Vosloo, like Mzansi Bet League, the UpRising. Namhlanje, we thank everyone for being here. The second round. The first half is going to Lord Bonkurz. Thank you.
Yeah. She's taking no booze. But it's taking a rap on the mobile. Who must be running out one get a maniac? Take one Makuza. They're a mind judge. One and telling MPA. Looking at that. That's why I answer that. So I'm telling you, Mzansi. Yo, turning my sport into a joke like, what the fuck, man? How can we compare the Muhammad Ali's to whack-ass can't even throw a decent punch Ali? This is domestic sabotage. It hits us worse than corruption. A whack local spitting bars calls for divine intervention. A whack local spitting bars calls for divine intervention. So the Lord had to get involved because the future needed protection. And if no one can see a thing, he's probably looking at his reflection. And if no one can see a thing, he's probably looking at his reflection. Even Job will tell you, it ain't where you're from, it's where you at. Vosloo cats eat you for lunch if you get caught talking that jazz. Who's on the menu? What's the menu? Let's go. It ain't where you're from, it's where you at. Vosloo can't teach you for lunch if you get caught talking that jazz. Who's on the menu? What's the menu? I can't believe in that. Stomach half empty. I'm not fed, Pete. Shit, all is just a snack. Yo. I'll tell you the Vosloo George. Born until one day, Mzansi. I won't try and get it out. For sure, but tell you we pay. Ubeluwa noruvana. Kushon kumenzi dinchele. Badete mhlungu tihlaza dog lesala kuwe phela like Caesar. So yazi bomb rap at Bizarre. Begana nenduke buyakima kusungdlala. Ingena blind. And you never see it coming. With you actually means something, you can keep bluffing. Everyone wanna seem rugged like they're being thugging. They ain't nothing but sweet puppies. I'm real, cousin. I ain't gotta pretend nothing, cause the scale touch them in ways that the steel doesn't. You hear, Sonny? Yo. You hear, Sonny? Ain't no ducking, I'm here running, shit is clear. None of your squares blocking the king, dummy. Incoming, out the box and untouchable. They want the right angle to sneak, I stay watching. I see it all coming from the corner of my eye. It really don't bug me, I encourage you to try. You feeling all lucky like the star just got aligned, you can bring it on since you wanna gamble with your life. You wanna pull a card, flip a coin, toss a die, but really what's the point? Either way you're gonna die. Don't listen to the noise in your head, it's all a lie. Probably the same voice that inspired you to hold the mic, god damn. What a pitiful sight, and since you say gas, I might as well tell you fast rap and yo, what a pitiful sight, and since you say gas, I might as well tell you fast rap before you get out. Spread the word, tell them what's up. Posy cats on the rise, I'm just part of the bunch, your come up is done. Should've never started the run, like what have I done? Left out is stuck in the slump with all of these balls, and it's like the harder they come, the more his demise becomes something I can't avoid. You need to understand, I'm just way too nice, and all is what we don't need. Call him lame advice. What the fuck makes you think? Yo, what the fuck makes you think you're gonna claim the title? Faced with I, you gonna learn the stakes is high. Word today, lasso. Had to give him the best. Super MCs don't mind to run upon you. I'm on his long with 65 G's. Bet his famous last words will probably be Oba ni Labafana. Check. Yo, sight is only me. I just got the presence of an army. You probably saw my shadow when I assumed it's just a squad, bitch, hardly. Yo, sight is just me. I just got the presence of an army. You probably saw my shadow when I assumed I brought a squad, bitch, hardly. There's a point I'm trying to get across. It's something about your own feet when you handle problems.
Let's go, let's go.
Something about your own feet when you handle problems. But it ain't easy teaching a no one to grow some too. I think we still got time. What we on round 2? Say now live out dude. Should've thought your whole style through, but since you clearly failed, fuck it, you can use mine too. Cause you know it's going down when Bonkurz on the poster. Your shit is lacking fire, then I'll definitely roast you. Whether you be a poser or just a little slow to catch up to this funky style, either way it's game over. Time.
What it is, what it is. What it is, what it is. What it is, what it is. Nothing later, my face. I'm gonna repeat it until it gets through your head. What it is, what it is. What it is, what it is. We have Lord Ali. I mean, who are you? Guys, like yo, it's a crazy battle. We have Ali coming in again, but to please give it up.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, not sure.
Can you hear me?
Mic check.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. You on? Mic check, mic check. Yo. Into your time. But if we're being real, your rap sounds so profound, yet if we lay it all on the ground, punchline in yours like weaknesses in mine, there's nothing to be found. But MBL needs raps in Vosloorus, so this shit is allowed. Can somebody tell me what he just rapped about? Nobody? Fuck it, I'm not sure what rap's about. My first kill was in April, so it's only right they gave me a lot for my second coming. They yard the Lord in, but you just figure say, but the one fans Lord in the morning, unless the morning. You'd probably feed an average sized coffin, no bells or whistle, deaf like silence so you can hear when it's knocking. On gang entertainment with the rap consortium. I'll get you catfish by a bad bitch from Lodia. On gang entertainment with the rap consortium. I'll get you catfish by a bad bitch from Cap C for line 3 or gum. Not knowing it's a trap through Lodia to find him Lodia. Something small like acting larger than life will get you talking through a medium. You ain't really what you say you is. The Lord is an idiot. You thought this was gonna be easy, huh? You'd come up here and rap your mixtape verses and you'd compete with us? Hey, Baba! It's not that easy, my brah. I was taught through torture, literally, thought-provoking and like order. You teach me? They travel to see these lessons given to the Lord like a Torah. Parang someone told. They travel to see these lessons given to the Lord like the Torah, but someone told me. Niggas say they want smoke, till I pull up with colored niggas like we're having a hookah session. Leave you coughing like the cop ain't properly corrected, or breathing in but nothing's coming out like the pipe ain't connected. Boy, I'll hang you by the loose ends of my shoelaces after I stomp you against the pavement. Leave your head turned to the side like a bitch trying to see who you texted. That's hard. Things you don't put how this game got me different numbers. This game got me doing different numbers in my blood. You only have 2 rap fans, 2 music fans, because your whole rap career is a flop. And you're slowly losing them too because you don't be releasing a lot. Now I'm doing them a favor. Knocking you out is the big way for you to try.
Still waiting?
This is the big one. Now I'm slowly losing them too, and now I'm doing you a favor, knocking you out. This is the big waiting for you to drop. Lord, who lauded you? When that thing claps, he didn't applaud you. Killed him in silence, but the moment after was so audible. I'm crazy with my words. I'm taking him out with his verses. I'm an exorcist with his too. I'm taking him out with his verses. I'm an exorcist with his too. The last nigga I battled, still can't believe it. Still this day, Marvelous is still battling with the truth. Still this day, Marvelous is still battling with the truth. Let me explain something. Bonga, this is your little clarification, bro. I'm the new gatekeeper here, bro. I'm the reason why universities don't take walk-ins no more. Cool. I'm the reason universities don't take walk-ins no more. Bonkers, you think he's a casting rap legend? Then I'll send you up to door with pros. Bonkers, your music will never pop. The only funeral announcements, the only time you'll ever be on the radio. Bonkers, talking to you, bro. Next time you see me, you should probably salute me. I'm the reason why these people are gonna remember your name because I said it 3 times. Because I said it 3 times and you hardly ever said yours because you're busy saying mine. Probably the only time that me and you will ever be in the same line was when you were writing your lines.
Can we have Lord Bonkurz for the 3rd and final round? What it is, what it is. What it is, what it is.
Don't know me about it, boys.
Sorry. Now, there might be some misconceptions about what's going on in this performance. You might think Mbulele 3-0 and it's not your fault. But y'all give me too much credit. That's far from the whole story. See, Ali killed himself, I pulled him up. I just came to take the glory. But it's not his fault either. He could have asked it once before you. But it's my first league battle, so there was no one to inform me. Yo, so he'll be the one to spread the word. I'll get his crew matching uniforms so they can tell the world about the day he came face to face with the Lord. Now, there's an upside. If it's not useless, this can push him to evolve. So don't say I did nothing for local hip-hop. I'm teaching Ali to drop bombs. See, he may be claiming it, but when it comes to the heart, he's got none. Which leads me to a few questions I've been meaning to ask son, like, are you Arab? No, you're not. What's your problem? Is the name spelled with a silent Muhammad? What's the game plan when it comes to this rhyme? Such a shame, this man could have been something to society, but teaching you is like feeding or bulimic. It's needless. You can't stomach it, plus you're a joke. You'll probably get through the teachings. Not to mention what was down your throat, but that's out of the secret. I could milk it for what it's worth, but I'd rather keep this decent. Oh my Jesus. Somehow I feel like I've already seen this. A diamond in the rough is put against one of the weakest. They all loved it, but couldn't see the pain that you were feeling. So they all committed to bravery, but left the bruised and beaten. I don't believe this. Is this history? Is this deja vu? Or just history being repeated? Same scene by different people. Same theme on different mediums. What's the reason? Is it something the universe is trying to teach us? Like some people were designed to be the stepping stones we needed. Am I evil? Am I evil? I mean this. I need your help to clear this. Is it bad for me to take advantage of the gap between us? Where's my equal? So be it. I didn't plan this either. I just got myself a gun and came prepared to spray some ether. Yo. So I advise you to stay in your best behavior. If it ain't the spark, then experience will slay you. What you playing for? You just put your neck in danger just to prove a point. Should have pedaled on your lane, son. Yo, does one have to suffer just to know their place? I guess mankind has always had the foulest nature. And do I still have to shoulder all the blame when it's hard to reach folks without making it painful? But since my father in Taliban, I was like, go figure. Of course they wanted to be another lost nigga. What a waste. Who said it was hip to be an idiot? I told you refusing to think makes you iller. Yo, Ali ain't half as legit as he imagined. Whether he gotta spit or get up and take action. If you caught us some shit, you know we gonna leave you hacking. You know we're gonna leave you hanging. You're probably there thinking battle leagues are so demanding. With such weak resolve, I can see this boy advancing. He's average at best and is never gonna be magic. He half-assed his quest and is definitely lacking. So how dare he step into this ring like he can match this? But it ain't easy teaching a no one a little finesse, and it's the last round, time's up, put them to death, you can't save them all. Some are better just left as they are, so we can tell the kids never be that guy. And that's why I think that everyone helps, from the bums like Ali, who was veterans, yes, it's the yin and the yang, and everyone else until the picture comes together, except, check it. You know it's going down when Bonga's in the poster. Your shit is lacking fire, then I'll definitely roast you. Whether you be a poser or just a little slow to catch up to this funky style, either way it's game over. Time.
What it is. The second half of the third round going to Ali. Jeez.
Chris, do your shit, man.
Don't worry, they got this. Bonkurz, don't put it in your shirt.
You good? Shout out to her long ass rap song. I came with the iron man. If he raises Tony Stark. Yep. I'd say something dumb to match your boss. Explain what it's called, Bonkurz. Like what else do you expect from him? So, explain what it's called, Bonkurz. These people that you guessed thinking you fired than what you are.
Come on, let's go.
These people that you guessed think making you feel that you fired than what you are.
What?
Bring it back.
These people that you guessed making you feel like you higher than you fire than what you are. I go for you. That's
Let's go.
These people that you guess making you think that you fire than what you are. I'm old school, you're from Wazard with German cats. I lift you up so high, since they say they hold you from them, Vosloorus. Bones weak fell leaves, he ain't got the phosphorus. If he kept 10 in his liver, pull out an ass guy from Senegal. Shout out to the champ, but my mama is the general.
Shout out, Mama Riz.
But Mama is the general. The whole time when you were rapping, in my head I was like, this would have been a good time for me to be napping. You were rapping so good, I thought you needed like a proverb feature or something somewhere in there. It would have been magic. In your head, you were spitting the most fire. You were probably saying, damn, I'm amazing. But if we face the facts, even if I was to rap for 30 seconds, you couldn't still be the same match to me. Because if we check the scales, Crazy and Ali can really even up sane. You are good at being mentally insane. I am good at teaching people how to be mentally sane. My boss, top tier. Your boss, right here.
Go.
What it is. Oh, okay. So we have key performance coming up next by Mthembu. Can you please come forward?